Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. We've got a fantastic video for you today. We're diving into the top zodiac signs with the best storytelling abilities. These signs can turn a simple trip to the grocery store into an epic saga. So, is your sign on the list? Stick around to find out. We've got 6 signs to talk about and you won't want to miss this. Let's see who made the cut. Let's do this. Kicking off our list, it's Gemini, the sign that's always ready to spark a conversation, light up a room, and turn even the most ordinary moment into something memorable. If you've ever wondered who can keep a group entertained for hours, look no further than the ever-curious, ever-chatty Gemini. These are the masters of conversation and champions of chat, the ones who can make even the quietest gathering come alive with their infectious energy. Geminis have a way of making everyone feel included, drawing people in with their quick wit and endless curiosity. In fact, Geminis can talk to a brick wall and make it fascinating. Their natural storytelling ability means that even the most mundane topics become captivating adventures. You'll find yourself hanging on every word, even if the story started with something as simple as waiting in line at the grocery store. Their dual nature means two minds are constantly connecting dots others miss. While most people see a straight line, Geminis see a web of possibilities, linking ideas and experiences in ways that surprise and delight everyone around them. They can pivot from a DMV story to ancient Rome seamlessly, weaving together facts, jokes, and personal anecdotes into a tapestry of entertainment. One moment, you're hearing about a lost parking ticket. The next, you're learning about Julius Caesar's favorite snack. Their wit is lightning fast, with jokes and puns ready to go at a moment's notice. Geminis are the ones who always have a clever comeback, a playful tease, or a perfectly timed punchline that leaves everyone in stitches. Geminis adapt to any room, reading the crowd instantly. Whether it's a formal dinner or a wild party, they know exactly how to shift gears, finding the right words and the right tone to connect with anyone, anywhere. They can switch from intellectual humor to silly dog stories in a heartbeat. One minute, they're discussing philosophy or the latest tech trend. The next, they're sharing a hilarious tale about their neighbor's mischievous puppy. Their versatility keeps everyone guessing and laughing. Like DJs with words, they remix narratives to keep energy high. They know how to take a story, add a twist, and keep the conversation flowing, never letting things get dull or repetitive. Talking to a Gemini is a duet, not a monologue. They thrive on interaction, bouncing ideas back and forth, making every conversation feel like a collaborative performance where everyone gets a chance to shine. They weave in details from earlier conversations, making you feel part of the magic. Remember that offhand comment you made weeks ago? A Gemini will bring it back at just the right moment, making you feel seen and remembered. A trip to the dentist becomes a heroic saga in their hands. Suddenly, a routine cleaning is transformed into an epic quest, complete with suspense, humor, and maybe even a plot twist or two. Geminis are also masters of improvisation. Give them a random topic, and they'll spin it into a story that's both hilarious and insightful, leaving everyone amazed at their creativity. They're not afraid to be the butt of the joke, making them relatable and approachable. Their self-deprecating humor puts everyone at ease, reminding us that it's okay to laugh at ourselves sometimes. Geminis can tailor their stories for any audience, from kids to grandparents, making everyone feel included and entertained. Their ability to connect across generations is truly special. So, let's give it up for Gemini, the quick-witted, adaptable storytellers who make every moment brighter and every story more colorful. If you have a Gemini in your life, enjoy the show. Because, with them around, every day is a new adventure, and every conversation is a story waiting to be told. Next up, Leo, the sign that was born to shine, to dazzle, and to take center stage. If the world is a grand theater, then Leo is the star performer, the one who steps into the spotlight with a roar and a flourish, ready to captivate every single person in the audience. The kings and queens of the cosmic jungle, Leos carry themselves with a regal air, as if every day is a coronation, and every room is their royal court. Their presence is impossible to ignore. There's a natural authority, a sense of grandeur, that follows them wherever they go. For Leos, storytelling isn't just a pastime, it's a performance, a full-body experience that demands all the senses. They don't just tell stories, they live them, embodying every character, every twist, every emotion as if it's happening right now. Watch a Leo in action, and you'll see a master at work. They act out stories with voices, gestures, and expressions so vivid, you feel like you're right there in the moment. Their hands paint pictures in the air, their faces shift from joy to sorrow in a heartbeat, and their voices rise and fall with dramatic flair. Leos have magnetic charisma that draws you in, making it nearly impossible to look away. When they speak, people listen. When they laugh, the whole room lights up. Their energy is infectious, and their confidence is the secret ingredient that makes every story unforgettable. They command attention with a warm, confident glow, radiating a sense of self-assurance that makes everyone around them feel special. It's as if they carry their own spotlight, illuminating not just themselves, but everyone lucky enough to be in their orbit. And when it comes to drama, Leos are in a league of their own. A minor inconvenience becomes a total disaster in their tales, and a small victory is celebrated like a triumph for the ages. They know how to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, making every moment feel larger than life. They paint with a full palette of emotions, from the brightest joy to the deepest despair, switching between moods with the skill of a seasoned actor. Their stories are never flat or one-dimensional, they're vibrant, colorful, and full of life. Their enthusiasm is contagious, making even paint drying sound exciting. Leos have a way of transforming the mundane into the magical, and their passion for storytelling can turn the simplest event into an epic adventure. Leos love an audience and feed off that energy. The more people watching, the brighter they shine. They thrive on applause, laughter, and the collective gasp of a captivated crowd. For them, storytelling is a shared experience, a way to connect, inspire, and entertain. They're directors of their life stories, curating events with flair and a touch of theatrical magic. Every day is a new scene, every conversation a chance to create a memorable moment. Leos remind us that life is meant to be lived out loud, with passion and purpose. So, a massive round of applause for Leo. The natural-born performers who make every story unforgettable, every moment a celebration, and every audience member feel like part of the show. They remind us that stories are an experience, a gift to be shared, and that sometimes, the best way to live is to step boldly into the spotlight and let your story shine. Next up, we have the adventurer of the Zodiac, Sagittarius. If you've ever met a Sagittarius, you know that their energy is infectious and their stories are never dull. They're the ones who always seem to have a wild tale to tell, whether it's about a spontaneous road trip, a midnight hike, or a chance encounter with a stranger in a faraway land. For Sagittarius, life is a series of epic adventures just waiting to unfold. Their stories are fueled by an insatiable curiosity and a deep desire to experience everything the world has to offer. Every new place, every new face, every unexpected detour becomes a chapter in their ever-growing book of memories. Sagittarius doesn't just travel, they immerse themselves, seeking out the heart and soul of every destination. A Sagittarius doesn't just go on vacation, they embark on a quest for meaning, for connection, for the thrill of the unknown. Each journey is a search for truth, a way to understand the world and themselves a little better. They're not afraid to take risks or veer off the beaten path, because for them, the best stories are found where the map ends. Their tales are always filled with optimism and wonder, no matter how many obstacles they face along the way. Even when things go wrong, Sagittarius finds a way to turn setbacks into stories worth telling. They see every mishap as a plot twist, every challenge as an opportunity for growth and laughter. Even missed flights, lost luggage, or unexpected detours become part of the grand adventure. For Sagittarius, the journey is just as important as the destination, and sometimes the best memories are made when things don't go as planned. They have a knack for finding silver linings and making the most out of every situation. Listening to a Sagittarius recount their adventures is like getting a shot of pure inspiration. Their enthusiasm is contagious, and their stories make you feel like you're right there beside them, climbing mountains, crossing borders, and chasing sunsets. They remind us that life is meant to be lived boldly and with an open heart. They make you want to get up, pack your bags, and explore the world for yourself. Their stories spark a sense of adventure in everyone who hears them, encouraging us to break free from routine and embrace the unknown. With Sagittarius, every day is a new opportunity to discover something extraordinary. Their stories are brutally honest and hilariously relatable, filled with moments of awkwardness, triumph, and everything in between. Sagittarius isn't afraid to laugh at themselves or share the messy parts of their journey, making their tales all the more endearing and real. But it's not all fun and games. Sagittarius also explores the deeper meaning behind their experiences. They ponder the why behind every event, adding a layer of philosophical depth to their stories. Their adventures become lessons, and their reflections inspire others to think more deeply about their own journeys. Their delivery is expansive and magnetic, pulling you into their whirlwind of excitement and possibility. When a Sagittarius speaks, you can't help but listen, captivated by their passion and their boundless sense of wonder. So let's raise a glass to Sagittarius, the globe-trotting storyteller who reminds us that life is one big, beautiful adventure. Their tales inspire us to dream bigger, laugh louder, and say yes to new experiences. Their stories are a call to adventure, a reminder to say yes more often, to embrace the unknown, and to trust that every journey, no matter how unpredictable, will lead to memories worth cherishing. With Sagittarius, the world is wide open and the next great story is always just around the corner. Let's welcome the mystic of the Zodiac, Pisces. Pisces storytellers have boundless imagination. Their stories are like poems, filled with symbolism and emotion. They tune into the emotional frequency of a room. Their narratives transport you to enchanted forests and cosmic oceans. Pisces tell stories that touch you deeply, lingering in your mind. They explore grand themes of connection and destiny. Listening to them is like conversing with a wise old soul. They tell tales from the perspective of the underdog. Their compassion shines through, reminding us to be kinder. So, let's float in appreciation of Pisces, the dreamers and poets. They share pieces of their soul, reminding us of life's magic. Welcome the nurturing narrator, Cancer. Cancer storytellers create emotional connections. Their stories feel like a warm blanket on a rainy day. They focus on people and feelings, making narratives relatable. Their warmth and sincerity are disarming. Cancers are the family historians, preserving memories. Their tales often have a subtle lesson or moral. They're fantastic listeners, adjusting stories to resonate with you. So let's give a big warm hug to Cancer, the sentimental storyteller. They remind us that powerful stories come from the heart. Last but not least, Aries, the energetic trailblazer. Aries tells stories with confidence and energy. They dive right in, hooking you instantly. Their storytelling is dynamic and action-packed. An Aries story is all verbs, with little downtime. Spontaneity is their middle name, making narratives unpredictable. They're hilarious, with bold physical humor. Their confidence makes even outlandish tales seem plausible. Aries are the heroes of their own stories, driving the plot. Their energy is infectious, transferring excitement to you. So let's applaud Aries, the bold and entertaining storyteller. They remind us to just go for it. And that's our list. Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Aries. Each sign brings something unique to storytelling. It's been a wild adventure discussing them all. Did your sign make the list? Let us know in the comments. Share your own storytelling experiences. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep looking up and telling your story. See ya.